Coming back at y'all, quick video for the fellas. Fellas, stop going crazy over these women. Most of these women, and shout out to the women. I think the greatest thing the Father has ever created is women. Women, you are so ill, you got men that try to be like you. That's how ill you are. But I think the greatest gift outside of his spirit that the Father's given men is woman. By far, you know. They bring forth the children. The children come from the men. I know they get people have taught this concept in lie for years that, children come from women. No, they come from men. Men are the seed. We're the seed. They're the egg. The children is inside of the man. They're swimming inside of the man's genitals. They go inside. They swim now. They come from out the man. They go inside of the woman, and there they all compete, whether boy or girl, they all racing to see who's gonna, fertilize the egg and the father bring forth life from there, whether single, twins, whatever. Not to deviate. But the greatest weapon that the enemy uses against us, men, listen up, is women. Most of us get cars, nice clothes. We get our hair cut. Look at me. I'm looking all scruffy and everything like that, And I'm going to cut my hair because I just like to look good. I don't do it to impress no woman. I'm married anyway. And it doesn't matter. Even I wasn't married. I just like to look good. I don't get fly. Before, when I was younger, I got fly just like everybody else. In the 90s to get the girls. You know what I'm saying? The drug dealers had the cars and all this other stuff for what? All the objective was to get the girls. I think that mindset is wrong. 50 Cent, shout out to him. He said it the best. He said, you hustling backwards if you chasing a chick. Chase the paper, they come with it. Yo, bro, let me tell you something. Even though he said that, I always went against that principle. I've had women destroy my life. I can't even mention certain, not destroy my life, but hindered my life. That could have destroyed my life. And I don't blame them, I blame me. Why? Because I was so infatuated with their beauty, my lust, and being captivated by them. Everything, I made it a priority about getting them, opposed to focus on getting myself right. Having self-respect, self-confidence, self-love. Now, no woman can break and destroy. I don't care how good you look and everything. You can be bad, I compare every woman that I see in the street, I compare every conversation that I interact with women now, I compare them to how my wife is. My wife is the definition of a woman, and which I believe a woman should be, traditional. She cooks and cleans. She serves. She's not the best as far as character, because we all got flaws, don't get me wrong. But I compare all my women, not all my women, excuse me. I compare all other women in that aspect that I interact with. Conversation, attitude tells a lot. I compare them to my wife. My wife is what the scriptures talks about. King Lamel, read that scripture in Proverbs 31. A wife of a noble character. So this is for the fellas, man. Stop focusing on chasing these women. They're gonna be here. Now, maybe, because this is how I was. Yeah, I heard the same things too. They're gonna be here, but I might not be able to get this one. You'll get someone just like her. You see when Kanye and Kim wasn't together no more, and shout out to them. Kanye got another girl that looked just like Kim at one point. Even though he's married now. But he had another woman that looked just like Kim. One of the hottest lines Kanye said, and I follow that principle to this day. It's 1,000 to use, only one to me. So brothers, I want to encourage each and every one of you. Get yourself right. Get your mind right. Get your money right. Get your body right. And they're going to come after you. I'm serious. Don't chase no woman. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. When I was at a certain peak in my life, when I didn't have the weight and I used to have the hairline and everything like that, people could tell you when I was in junior high school, I hollered at girls, but a lot of girls hollered at me. They hollered at me based on how I look. So trust me. And even as I got older, if a woman really wants you, she gonna express interest. Whether she'll flirt with you, and I don't like flirting, you know, or she'll have a friend talk to you, or she might be bold enough to give you her number and talk to yourself. I had many women approach me, straight up. But a lot of times, us as men, because we're so thirsty, we're vampires, and I don't have a problem with that, but you got to learn how to control your thirst. Because I was a vampire. And this is how we become perverted, right? This is why men get to the point when you get locked up. This is why men start banging other men, having sex with other men in prison, right? Because we put women so first, or we come so captivated with women and so captivated with how sex may feel with them, we go crazy if we don't have them. We can't be like that anymore. It destroys our psyche. Wars usually, back in the days, were usually fought over women. Kings have gotten destroyed over women. The scripture teach King King Agar, his mother told him, son, do not waste your strength on women who ruin kings. One of the greatest kings that ever lived was King Solomon. The father even told him, now mind you, Solomon had wives, concubines. The father told him, do not mess with these certain type of women. They will turn you away from me. He warned them. Solomon didn't listen, and he wound up dealing with these women, and these women turned him away from the father. And some believe he didn't even really die in the right state of mind. Some women will cause you to have a breakdown, develop a mental illness, whatever. Trust me, I know. Brothers, trust and believe. They're going to be here. Focus on you. I guarantee you. And listen to these other guys that tell you. Listen to Andrew Tate. Get your body right. Get your money right. Trust me, these women are going to be flogged to you. Trust me. Because ain't no real woman want no man anyway. Here's the reality. Ain't no real woman. Now, you have exception to the rules. You have exception. But majority, I'll say this, ain't no real woman. Majority of the woman is not going to want a man that's overweight, that doesn't provide, that can't take care of himself. So therefore, he can't take care of her, because women need men for security. You know what I'm saying? Us as men, most times we just need women for companionship, or, we want to have children. But we need each other, don't get me wrong. But that's what a woman really wants from men. They want security. That's why when you hear these videos, even though a lot of the females, these chicks, or I don't like to call them chicks, that's short for chickens, but I know that's a slang. But I'll just say a lot of these women or ladies, they don't want to work. That's fine. They want a man to have a certain amount of money. Why? It's security for them. Even if they're not taught that, they know that. It's instilled. But us as men, most women is not going to want to be with a man that his hygiene is not on point. He's not taking care of himself. He doesn't work. He can't provide. Trust me. A rich man will date a woman that has nothing. A rich woman, very rarely will she deal with a man that don't have anything. She must really be attractive and really have faith in this man. And mind you, I haven't been rich, not yet. I've had women deal with me that had the bag, women that was more secure deal with me simply because they believed in me. They believed in me based on what I said, and I wasn't a manipulator and game them, because I didn't have no game. Like Nas said, shout out to Nas. He said, I had no games. It's just that the females, they understood his story. Same with me. I made them laugh. I was a great listener, and I was a loving guy. And based on my heart, what I wanted to do in life. So I want to encourage my fellas, brothers, focus on you. Get yourself right. Because I have my brother, he hit me up every day about, what do I need to do with this one? You know what I tell him? I said, bro, get your mind right, get your body right, get your money right, and you'll have all the women you want in your life. Those are the facts. But the problem is, we get impatient. We want instant gratification. And us as men, I'm going to tell you my belief. We're not supposed to be sitting up here using these women either, just to get off. That's wrong. Even though we do it, we all have our vices. We're not supposed to be doing it in all actuality. So fellas, check your intentions too. What do you want these women for? Do you want them just to have sex with them? Are you trying to build a relationship with them? Because a lot of times we don't consider them in that aspect. And I'm not a woman basher, and I'm not a male basher, but I'm talking to the men, brothers. What are your intentions when you see all these hot girls? I know what my intentions are when I see them. You know, I know my intentions. You know, because like I said, I'm married. And my only intentions would be looking at them in that aspect is just to be intimate with them, nothing else. I ain't trying to be in no relationship with them. Period. So, all my single men, right? What are your intentions? Are you seeing yourself having a family with this woman, or trying to just get off? Because then we get mad when we get mad at these women when they have attitudes and stuff at us when they've been used and abused by multiple men that they have trusted. So who are you to these women? Are you a wolf in sheep's clothing, or are you a Prince Charming? Choice is yours, fellas. Regardless who you choose to be, that's who you choose to be. But you want these women, you got to be the best version of you. You got to get yourself right. Get your mind right. Get your money right. Get your body right. They'll be all in your life. Jesus.